Good morning. Well, apparently I got some news. Well, I got this yesterday, so it's not, all of a sudden and out of the blue, but I have work today on a Sunday, which means I don't get this day off, and I wanted this day off so I could just shoot content all day and have my own designated day where it's just all me doing me all day, you know what I mean? But it's not going to happen. So either way, we're going to be working. And that doesn't mean the content can stop. I'm literally just going to film everything because that's the only fucking choice I have if I want to get any content at all. So that's what's going to happen today. I'm just going to take you guys through my day and what I do. And we'll see what kind of clips we can get. Alrighty. But yeah, I have some things in this cabin that just need to be cleaned. I already took the trash out. But it's mostly just organization. Like all these boxes down here. Everything back there could be cleaned up a bit, and that's what I can do in the meantime until my chauffeur arrives and picks me up and drives me to work. Oh yeah, let's go. All right, well, man's arrived. Just gonna get some floss before I go, so I don't get any cavities between my teeth. Something you gotta watch out for, you know? A lot of people, they just think brushing their teeth is fine and dandy, and that's all you gotta do. But no, you can form cavities between your teeth, which is not something you want. It doesn't matter how consistent you are with brushing your teeth, it can still happen. But yeah, these are weird. These came from like a kid pack or something, and they got some flavoring or whatever. Which doesn't taste that great. But yeah, let's flip and go. Let's get this day started. It's going to be a grind. A 12-hour day. And after that, I want to shoot some more content. Some TikTok stories, some Instagram stories, some fucking IG reels, a jog, potentially. I'm just going to shoot content everywhere. Yeah, let's go. Alrighty, well, I got a whole bunch of paperwork to do still. I got out, hopped out, did a couple things, and now I'm back to it. But yeah, it's chilly out, but I don't want to make excuses or even be lazy at work. I hate being lazy at work. But yeah, I don't like being lazy at work. I like to give 140% in everything I do just because that energy translates and that momentum translates into every aspect of your life after work and whatever you're doing. Like, if you're slacking off at work, you're slacking off at the gym, guaranteed. So, or whatever you're doing. But yeah, peace. Alright, sign this fucking shit, man.
I'm ready.
You're fired, Sean.
Perfect. I go home, you can stay.
What the heck? Oh my lord, look at that black bear. It's drinking out of a water pond right now. Luckily, I'm inside of my vehicle. A lot of the times I will come out here and I will jog. But I actually did come across one of those bears when I was outside of my vehicle, which obviously isn't the safest place to be when there's a fucking black bear around. But I mean, they're nearing towards hibernation anyway, so it's not like they're gonna be like, oh, look, a fucking human, let's devour him whole. Like, they're probably already full, and they're probably already fattened up enough where they're not gonna have an appetite that's larger than a couple berries. And if they do, well, then you're fucked. But bears don't have the pattern recognition of eating humans, so it's very unlikely unless you're fucking around and like messing with their cubs, or you're trying to act, or you just come across one that's very territorial, and in that case it'll probably just scratch and bite you and try to take you out. I don't know if it'll maul you. If it does, well, damn, you're just fucked. Rest in peace. But I did come across one of them. It was one of the moms that I feel like that was a male. It was had like a brown tinge to it, but I came across one of the moms, and it was like 10 meters ahead of me. When I was on my way back from my jog, it crossed the road with like 2 cubs, and this thing was fucking massive. And I was like, damn, please don't look my way. And luckily it didn't. It just went across the road, and I just booked it back to the camp. Except this time it wasn't just a light jog, it was a fucking full-on sprint with all of my energy and force behind it. So it did work out in my benefit because the bear pushed me to my maximum, which is always, good. But I am never fucking running past the gates again, because how many times have I drove past the gates and seen some black bear, or just 2 black bears, or a black bear and some cubs? That is just an infestation of fucking black bears, and I am never gonna walk down there ever again. Yeah, I'm on my way to like a main town or a main hub or a main city or whatever the flip. Like, it actually has some essential items, and it has like a Walmart and all the goodies, instead of the place that I'm staying at that only has a fucking dollar store. Like, nobody's gonna be going there to pick up supplies. So I'm gonna go there, I'm gonna get a block heater. I want some new gym shoes because the ones I have are just from Walmart and they're trash, and they always slip off when I'm doing like ab workouts, or I'll be stepping on my laces because they're too long, or there's just not enough support, and they're trash, and they're just a nuisance. So I gotta get something brand new so I can perform a little bit better and push past my limits without my shoes fucking me over. And I'm gonna grab some new beats because the pair I have decided last second, I'm just gonna cut out for no reason at all. We're brand new, we've barely been used, light mileage, but whatever. We're just gonna cut out for some odd reason. Got another pair of Bluetooth headphones, and oddly enough, one of like the capsules or whatever popped out of the side and the wiring came out, and it was the same side. The left side broke, so I don't know what the curse is with the left side of my headphones breaking or falling apart, but hopefully, you know, it doesn't happen again. But yeah, I'm gonna get some brand new Beats. I might get the same ones. Like this is my second time buying this pair. It's just like the jet black basic model, but it sounds pretty good. It's some high quality. It's not too much or over the top, where the bass is like completely shaking your brain around in your head. Like, it's enough. But if they have a better pair and upgrade, I'll honestly go with that, because I spend enough time in the gym where I might as well just have the best fucking things available. I'll get the best Beats, get the best shoes, and that's all I need. Maybe some pre-workout as well. But yeah, we're on our way to Sport Check right now, and I need to get some new updated fresh sneakers for the gym, because I got these Walmart ones, and I'm not gonna lie, like at first they're pretty good. They're doing their job, you know, being what a shoe should be, you know, fitting around your foot and all that. But now the laces always come undone. They're too fucking long. I'll always step on the end bits and I'll just untie randomly. They're dirty as all hell. I probably just missed my turn because I'm making a video. But yeah, anything helps right now. I just need something that straps to my foot properly and has a good tie to it. But I gotta stop vlogging, man. Like, this is gonna cause a fucking accident. I'm not even lying.
These ones up here?
It's like a white girl shoe.
Yeah. Okay.
Something else.
Like the New Balances up here?
Those are actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, so those are very comfy shoes. They're really like, they got new fresh foam in there, so they're very soft, good for running, comfortable, high cut. Okay. These ones too.
Those are pretty sweet. They look kind of stiff though. I'll just go with these on those. Yeah. Those are ugly as hell. Man, I stink so bad. I have not showered. I've just been fucking grinding and grinding and grinding. This BO is bad. Or do you have any Beats headphones? Or right there?
Yeah, pretty much what you see here and behind you.
Or what about the Bose? Do you think the Bose are better than the Beats, or kind of?
I have no opinion on the subject, honestly.
Shit. Fuck. I don't know. It's for the gym, so. What do you think? If you're going to the gym, what would you grab?
Honestly, I don't know.
Buddy, this is so clutch. If you forget where your fucking car is, just tap the alarm and you're there. But anyway, I just spent $600 on some fucking headphones. Hopefully they do their job. But yeah, my car is fucking going off. I do not give a fuck because I'm the sexiest motherfucker in this parking lot. Yeah. It's really what it is. But yeah, after this, I gotta get some gym shoes. These old crusty ass shoes that I got from Walmart are just not doing it. I mean, sometimes cheap is the better option. But to what fucking point? But yeah, don't be one of those guys who just buy shit to boost their ego or their social status. Like, that's not something we're doing around here. You want to be smart with your money. You want to save your money, and that's not enough because inflation is on the rise. You need to be saving your money, but actively. I use the word actively so much, and I've just been realizing it. And I don't know why. It's just because I'm not very social, so I just stick to the same basic old routine. But yeah. You want to be saving your money, but you want to find ways to also double your money, which is easier said than done. Like, before I was doing like Facebook Marketplace and like selling a whole bunch of random items, and I made like $4 grand in 1 month. And I don't even know how the fuck that happened. I guess like my messaging skills or my communication skills were just on fleek, and the people were just flocking by the herds. Or I just had like a whole bunch of random shit that people wanted, but that's just like something that, you know, got my bank up just a little bit, because you ain't gonna be rich by just working a fucking 9 to 5. I'll tell you that right now. It's never gonna happen. Like, me just working my job, I'm never gonna be rich. Or at least not to like the extent that I wanna be. Like, I wanna be fucking extremely well off, and just doing my job is not enough at all, any way, shape, or form. So there you go. Anyways, I gotta go to a gym store and get some fucking gym shoes. Because these gym shoes are pissing me off. I'm done with them. Every time I do abs, they always fuck up. Okay, what are you doing? Everybody's just stopped. Everybody's just stalling. I think I got some new shoes, new headphones, some pre-workout, and I'm feeling good. Like, I haven't spoiled myself in a while. Like, I am actually a tight ass when it comes to spending money, because there's literally no reason for me to be out here buying things like I'm Jeff Bezos when I'm still working a fucking job, like a basic job, you know what I mean? All of that money should just be saved and put towards my future, and not even that, just stockpiled for a rainy day or whatever the fuck. Like, there's no reason for me to just give in to these urges or these temptations of, oh, I need this, oh, I need that. Because it becomes a habit. It becomes an addiction. When you start buying things, like back in the day when I was younger and I had no fucking money, it was always gone. It was just an addiction. I'll just look for things that I didn't even need, but I would, you know, kind of like in my brain, be like, oh, well, I'll talk myself into being like, oh, well, I do need that because this, that, and the third. And it'll be like some useless junk that is God knows where now. But if I was a multi-millionaire, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be skimping out. You know, the 10% rule, if you're making $100,000, then buy a $10,000 vehicle. You know, if you're a multi-millionaire, then buy what you can buy in your field. That's how I look at it. Like, if I'm a multi-millionaire, obviously I'm going to spoil myself a little more than I am right now. Honestly, I don't need much. Like, I'm always just working, grinding, and doing stuff that satisfies my soul. So I don't need any external items to do that for me. The only thing I need in this life is my ass to be working towards my goals. Then I'll be constantly happy. But if I'm not doing that, if I'm not progressing and advancing in what I should be doing on this earth, then, you know, I won't be happy. Obviously, I'll just be depressed and a slump and whatever. But if I'm actively always working towards what I gotta work towards, and, you know, I'm not swaying away from that and going in a different direction, then I'm constantly gonna be happy. As long as I just don't let myself down. But honestly, the key in life, like if you're going to the gym, if you're dieting, if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, being disciplined and showing up each and every single time, the key in life is to make sure you're doing that more than you're not doing that. And just extend it each and every single time if you fall out. So if you fall out with being disciplined or whatever the fuck, you know, jump back into it as fast as possible. You just have more days where you're disciplined than days where you're just fucking jotting around doing nothing. Just slowly keep going until every single day you're disciplined and you're always, you know, doing what you're supposed to be doing. And that's the key. But anyways, I'm driving back right now. I got half an hour to go. But yeah, it's a pretty far drive just to go to a Walmart. Like, come on now. But anyways, I'm like in the middle of nowhere in bumblefuck, who knows, God knows where. Where I'm staying at, the only stores we have that carry anything with significant value or anything that's actually going to be useful is the dollar store and Fields. And those two stores are so dead. They're so ass. Like, what do they actually carry? Like, what does the dollar store actually carry? And I'm talking about mostly like furnishing a place or maybe some decent pair of headphones, not those cheap ones that you have like an 80% chance of them not working when you first buy them, like those Chinese-made packaged junk boxes you get. There's been countless times where I went to the Fields here and I would buy headphones and they wouldn't even work. Or something would be fucked up. Like, I bought 2 pairs of headphones from there and they didn't even work. And I'm like, all right, well, I don't know how that's legal, but they swindled me. They got me.